Artificial intelligence versus human brain. Who is smarter? First off, let's define what we mean by smart. A common way to measure intelligence is to look at how fast you can process information and make decisions. Computers are great at this. They can go through massive amounts of data quickly and accurately. For example, Google's DeepMind AI program, AlphaZero, was able to beat a top chess player by looking through millions of possible moves in just seconds. That's way faster than any human could do, and computers keep getting faster. Researchers are even working on ways to make them work in real time so they can react to what's happening right now. On the other hand, the human brain is kind of slow. It takes hundreds of milliseconds for signals to travel along neurons, and it has to wait for the body to sense something before it can respond. So when it comes to speed, artificial intelligence wins. But there's more to being smart than just processing power. Another way to measure intelligence is by how well you can understand and interact with the world around you. This includes things like planning ahead, learning from experience, and solving problems in new situations. Humans are pretty good at these things because we have a lot of experience to draw on, and we can use our imagination to think about what might happen in the future. We can also learn from other people and share knowledge with them, which helps us solve problems that are too complicated for one person to figure out on their own. These things are harder for artificial intelligence to do because it doesn't have the same kind of experiences or the ability to imagine what it's like to be in a different situation. Although some AI programs can learn from data and others can even teach themselves new things, they're not as good at it as humans yet. Also, even though computers can hold huge amounts of information, they can't really use it in the same way that we do. For example, they don't understand the meaning of words or the context of sentences. They're also bad at things that humans do all the time, like recognizing faces or understanding emotions. So when it comes to understanding and interacting with the world, humans are better, but there's another way to think about intelligence. Some researchers believe that the real test of intelligence is the ability to be creative and have new ideas. This is something that humans have always been able to do, but it's really hard for computers to do because creativity requires imagination and originality. Computers can only come up with new ideas based on the data they've been trained on. They can't really think outside the box or come up with something completely original. That's why, for example, all the images that a computer-generated image program creates will always look similar to the images it's been trained on. It can't really come up with something new and unexpected. When it comes to creativity, humans are definitely better, so who is smarter? Well, it depends on how you define intelligence. If you think that intelligence is all about processing power and speed, then artificial intelligence is smarter than the human brain. But if you think that intelligence is about understanding the world and being creative, then humans are smarter. In the end, it's probably a draw. The human brain and artificial intelligence are just different. They have different strengths and weaknesses. Maybe one day, we'll be able to do everything that we can and more. But for now, we're still smarter than our computers. What do you think? Do you agree that the human brain is smarter than artificial intelligence? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun science videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.